The return of the masked knight. The story begins with Zex Marquis, or the Peacemaker of Billiards, who disappeared from sight after the end of the Colonial War. Zex lives on a remote space colony, trying to forget his past and seek a peaceful life away from conflict. However, Zex has never been able to escape the memories of war that have always haunted him. He feels uneasy in this stable life, and believes that the world has yet to achieve true peace. One day, Zex receives a coded message from a group called the Wings of Freedom. The message reveals that this extremist group is planning to launch major attacks on Earth and the colonies, believing that force is the only way to achieve peace. The Wings of Freedom call for the destruction of the current order to build a new society. Zex realizes that he cannot remain silent as the world heads toward disaster. He decides to return to Earth and rebuild his legendary fighter, Tulgis, who he abandoned after the war. Zex dons his old mask and takes on the mission of stopping the Wings of Freedom. Although he knows that the confrontation will not be easy, Zex remains convinced that force will never bring true peace. On his way to confront the Wings of Freedom, Zex meets old allies like Hero Yui and Relia Peacecraft. Relia, now a skilled diplomat, attempts to mediate a peaceful resolution to the conflict. While Hero tries to convince Zex that force is not the answer, Zex remains determined to move forward. He believes that he must use force to prevent a greater catastrophe. Things escalate when Zex discovers that Noin, his former ally, is the leader of the Wings of Freedom. Noin believes that the world can only be fixed through sheer force, and invites Zex to join her. Zex rejects her offer, insisting that another path to peace must be found. The story culminates when the Wings of Freedom begin their massive assault on Earth and the colonies. Zex, backed by his allies, confronts Noin's forces in an epic battle that showcases Zex's prowess in leading Tulgis. During the battle, Zex struggles with his own internal doubts about using force to achieve peace.